God's call to service. Inner voice. You should subordinate yourselves to the Lord in every respect, that is, you should always be willing to do that which is pleasing to God. You should only ever accept His will, and whatever the inner voice then advises you to do will be right, for God Himself manifests His will to you through the inner voice. Thus, you carry out your will, so to speak, and yet it goes hand in hand with God's will. In that case, you no longer need to worry, for then you will live on earth under the protection of your spiritual friends who will mentally inform you of divine will. And spiritual striving will always be first required of you, although your earthly work ought not to be neglected, yet if you offer your services to God, it is His will that you are at all times at His disposal, that you serve Him when He calls you to do so. And you hear His call when you listen within. To be of service to God means to be ready for Him at all times and to follow His call. However, the call from above sounds gently and subtly in your heart, and in order to hear it you must practice humility, love, gentleness, and peacefulness. Thereby you shape the heart's ear which will perceive the most subtle call, and you will always know when the Lord is in need of you. Then He will no longer call you in vain, for then you will hear His voice and hurry to be of service to Him. Amen.